off the outside. Puck fed back around near the point. Blake tries for it, but it's knocked away. Joel Otto goes for it for Team USA. Minnesota native couldn't come up with that one on the defense, though. And back ahead with it, Team Canada. Keith Primo of the Detroit Red Wings trying to get by. Swings it around to the corner. Moving up for it is Lindros. Fed behind for Kevin Hatcher. Steered back out, and Waite moves ahead with it. Handed it on, but the pass couldn't work for LeClair. Now LeClair, a rising shot, has the goaltender Martin Brodeur.
Some fans cheering here, and that's sad to hear. That was a great shot by LeClair, but I think it went off the right shoulder. Maybe the collarbone of Martin Brodeur, a great young goaltender. In fact, I think Canada's best young goaltender for their entire country, the goaltender of their future regarding international hockey and maybe the Olympics in Japan. Did he ever take a rocket of a shot from John LeClair off the right shoulder or collarbone? Curtis Joseph, who played in Game 1 against Russia, backing up. It looks like Brodeur may be okay. Man, did he take a shot. Wow. Now the fans who appreciate a great player with a nice round of applause for Martin Brodeur.
So play is stopped here in the third. Team USA ahead of Team Canada 4-2. Well, he's going to hang in there.
See a good setup to John LeClair, and there's a rising hard shot off the right shoulder, or perhaps collarbone of Brodeur. Stunned him, but he appears to be okay.
He gets a quick handle on the Chelios shot. Meanwhile, Team Canada brings it ahead. Primo trying to finesse by. Chelios says no. Tony Amonte lobs it.
This Team USA defense has been awesome here in the third period, and the Team USA club has outshot Canada 7-2. Canada's trying every rush to find offense, but they can't crack the team defense of Team USA.
Keith Primo crosses, shot it just wide. Keith Primo starting to become an offensive force in this game for Canada. A penalty coming up with 11:23 to go in the third.
Now, what is this one going to be? It looked like Fleury moved into Tony Amonte, but it may be Chris Chelios going to the penalty box. Chelios was the man that Primo worked on when Primo made the play to the outside, then inside. Watch Primo here work Chelios. He's on the outside. Watch how quickly he cuts to the inside, and Chelios is down and out. Yet he pushed Primo off balance, causing him to move wide with the shot. And then the play kept going, and Chris Chelios got involved with somebody else. Now, watch a little shove there, knocking Primo off balance from Chelios. That forced the shot wide. But Chelios, who's played a lot more in the second half of the game, ended up taking a penalty, and I apologize. I don't know what he did.
Roughing is the call. Elapsed time 8:37 in the period.
This now is a huge 2 minutes for both teams. 4-2 USA. Canada's offense at even strength hasn't been very good. Their power play has been very strong in the tournament. They need something here to climb back into this one. I think this 2 minutes is a real key in this game.
Lindros and Wayne Gretzky are out to get things started. Vincent Damphousse is there too. Paul Coffey and Joe Sakic will be the point men. Deadmarsh in to take the draw. Leach working along with Joel Otto and Darian Hatcher. Those are the four in front of Mike Richter for Team USA. It must be played in neutral ice. Canada has to get onside. Coffey turns it back over. Sakic to Gretzky, then back to Paul Coffey once more. Coffey will lace it right back in. It is Eric Lindros to dump it behind. Gretzky right there to get it. Gretzky centers one that comes on back. It's dealt over quickly to Lindros. His shot deflected wide. Now Damphousse behind, handed quickly to Gretzky. Gretzky back to the point to Coffey again. Here's Coffey on over to Gretzky. Wristed one that flopped loose. Joel couldn't come up with it. Sakic able to keep play alive. Minute 25 left on the power play, and it's Coffey again. All Coffey fires, and it went wide of Damphousse, who was hoping for a deflection and the goal.
Eric Lindros did not register a shot on goal through 2 periods. And I don't think he's had one here in the third. You wonder, is the hand bothering him? He's still on the ice, though, for the power play.
Sakic gets shot, and it's Richter, and the rebound in front. On a scramble at the front of the net. It's cut back out to neutral ice. Oh, man.
Dougie Weight does it again. Doug Weight is a superstar waiting to happen in the National Hockey League. And he made the play where he almost created the turnover, right? Oh, this is a Sakic shot. Richter with his best save in the third period right there off that devastating wrist shot that Joe Sakic has in his arsenal. Now here, you see the puck as Richter stopped it. Lindros tried. Everybody tried, including Sakic, to get the puck into the USA team, and then up ice. The Canadians get caught with Damphousse holding the stick. As Doug Weight went and passed the puck to Brett Hull, Damphousse grabbed the stick, and therefore Weight tried to kick the puck and couldn't. It would have set up a scoring chance, so Damphousse gets the penalty. Doug Weight making it happen when he's on the ice.
Third period chances, U.S. 6, Canada 2. 4-2, Team USA ahead. We have now reached, as of this moment, the halfway point of the third period. Rolled back in by Niedermeyer, goes down hoping to buy a penalty, does not. Team USA's power play will begin in 25 seconds. Right now it's a goalie and 4 apiece. Niedermeyer just accelerating back with a little pass. Very deliberately Mark Messier. Then over to Niedermeyer again. 15 from now before the U.S. power play begins. Messier gives up to Theo Fleury. Fleury met by 4. Circles. Little pass came back to him. Theo Fleury. Wrist one, and it went wide. The power play now begins. Richter with a little tap. Fresh from the box, Chelios. Yanked on back down the ice by the tip of Hull. Brodeur sets for Scott Stevens. 1 minute to go on the Canada kill. Ryan Leach has trouble, but recovers. Got it back on for John LeClair. LeClair tried to set one up, but that is brought back out again by Linden. Leads ahead, and here's Sakic. Sakic drops to Linden. Still fighting his way. Quick shot by Stevens. Stopped by Richter.
Oh, baby. You know, when Canada had their power play, they had the one shot on goal, a wrist shot by Sakic, and Richter did his job. Now, here comes Canada again. Watch the U.S. team here. Turnover time, and here goes Linden to Sakic. Watch his back pass here. Bullseye. Then another beautiful pass across to Scotty Stevens. Canada shorthanded, thinking, got to get offense, and Richter makes another great save, this time off the defenseman Scott Stevens. Richter with 2 huge saves in the last minute and a half. One off Sakic, one off Stevens.
And Martin Brodeur has been impressive here in the third in keeping his team to within 2. Scott Stevens poised for the face-off that Messier will take for Team Canada. Still 43 seconds for Canada to kill, but an offensive zone face-off for them. Chelios pursued by Messier, gets it along now for Gary Suter. Smolinski crosses. Suter plays the neutral ice. Clock on the side of Team USA. And the scoreboard just underneath the clock is 2. 2-goal advantage. 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third. 17 to go on Canada's penalty kill. Gary Suter out of the University of Wisconsin bringing it ahead. Skipped one in front that's handled by Brodeur. Sped along near Lindros, and Lindros put it out of play at his team's bench. Just 3 seconds more for Team Canada to kill. We had mentioned earlier, 5 years ago, a similar competition called the Canada Cup. And even though you can't compare teams, there were 11 members of Team Canada who were on their team that won. The U.S. took the silver. And 8 guys remember having to battle Canada and losing that year. 8 guys that are on this current team.
Mike Keenan was the coach of Team Canada. Tim Taylor was the coach of Team USA. By the way, for Team USA, Jeremy Roenick, with his contract problems, will not join the team at all in this tournament. Pat LaFontaine not playing tonight because of an injury. He will be back next week or in a few days. He's been skating, but they didn't feel he was quite ready to play in this game, which is smart. It's a long tournament. Get him healthy for their club.
Team Canada will play again tomorrow against Slovakia. That will be 3 games in 4 days. Team USA will have the same thing, playing Monday against Russia and Tuesday against Slovakia. Both those games at Madison Square Garden in New York. So now we're down to 7:40 to go in the third. Darian Hatcher played one off that Gretzky kept alive. Edmark banged it into the referee's skate. Gretzky got out of the way of the most of the hit. we get a stoppage of play.
Fleury's going to go for high sticking. He got his stick up on Doug Waite. He just missed colliding with Wayne Gretzky. Doug Waite was there, and he put his stick right up to the face of the U.S. player. Team USA stacks the blue line. Fleury just misses his teammate Gretzky, but watch Fleury's stick. Not yet, not yet. No, right now. There, he raked it right across the back of the head of Doug Waite, and Jerry Gregson again having a strong game, in my opinion. Takes the call. Fleury sits. Team USA, wow.
Look at this. Brind'Amour is in. Brind'Amour put it off the outside of the goal. Oh, an opportunity for Canada to get back to within one.
Well, that's a sloppy defensive face-off for Team USA. That should never happen when you're at your own blue line. Team Canada with a nice play.
Rolled back now for Leach. Kevin Hatcher drops it back for Leach. Carried back on by Hull, but an offside call.
Well, Mike, you're on a power play. You're just starting the power play. It's a neutral zone face-off. You have a 2-goal lead. You have to think of every option. Offense, yes, but defense also. And Brind'Amour made a great play to get loose over on the right side. Look at Waite. The play there by Linden. Look at that. He took 3 Americans, 3 USA players, and dumped the puck off to Brind'Amour, and Richter challenged and made a nice play, forcing Brind'Amour wide. That was a terrific face-off play by Team Canada. Team USA sloppy on the play.
Rod Brind'Amour saw this arena for the first time inside today. He said he was sort of superstitious, even though he's in Philadelphia, and the arena has been built. He has never wandered over and looked through it until this morning at the practice.
I mentioned this a number of times. This arena is really something. It's big, but the sight lines, the stands, and all levels are close to the ice surface. You can be up high, but you're close to the ice surface itself. And I understand they've got all kinds of things you can do interactive-wise in the corridors and have some fun. The house that Eric Lindros helped build, huh?
Had an awful lot to do with it. Puck chipped loose in front. Niedermeyer puts it back out. Mike Modano ahead, and Niedermeyer on in. Mike Modano trying to recover. Kick back to Chelios. Chelios sped it along. It went by Smolinski. Amonte tried for Smolinski. Puck checked loose, and it came to Messier. Able to step by one. Mark Messier for Team Canada. 45 seconds for them still to kill. If they do this, they will have about 5 minutes and 9 seconds of full-strength action, barring further penalties, in which to get back into a tie.
Well, Canada was going with offensive forwards, killing the penalty. Damphousse, Messier, Sakic. They need offense badly. So they were trying to find a way to generate that offense. Here's an offside as Otto went over the blue line ahead of his teammate with a puck. Again, Canada now only has 21 seconds to go on the Fleury penalty, but penalty killing, and you're down 2 with 5:31 to go in the third, you take chances. You put offensive players on the ice and hope for offense when you're killing a penalty. You can bet that Ronnie Wilson and Team USA made his players alert to that fact. In fact, here, Mike, with only 21 seconds to go, Deadmarsh and Otto on the power play. Deadmarsh and Otto have been penalty killers. They haven't been on the power play much. They're out there to make sure nothing happens with Canada and their offense.
Snyder dribbled a pass through, and here might be an odd man rush for Team Canada. No, U.S. gets back. Damphouse's pass hung up, and a shot went off some players in front. Still they scrap for it. Richter didn't see it for a moment, but then hangs on.
That was a play. We heard Paul Holmgren and talking to Jim Fox a couple of times this game say, be smart at the blue line. The last play where Team Canada was at their own blue line, Team USA did not get the puck deep, even on the power play. You've got to get it deep. You didn't. They didn't. And Glenn Sader's club turned the puck over short-handed, and you could see they forced the play around Mike Richter.
John, let's review Glenn Sather's keys as you saw them. Need to get 4 lines going in the game.
Well, that was tough when they lost Lemieux right away, but I don't think they've had the sustained attack that Glenn Sather wanted, especially deep in Team USA's zone.
Play better 5-on-5.
Didn't happen at all.
Hit, hit, hit.
I think earlier, but Team USA's a fairly good-sized club. I thought in the first period, Canada did. They controlled the board with their hitting, but not in the second period and not in the third period. Team USA has had the tempo their way. And defensively, they've been very good, Team USA has. Very good. If it's broken down, Mike Richter's been there.
Gretzky moving in. Shoots one, and that one swept away from the front of the goal by the defense. Darian Hatcher did that. Move back ahead. Scott Young moving in. Here's Young for Hall, but that was through him and guided back by Lindros on to Gretzky. That's it in. Darian Hatcher goes back to get that. Yanked it along. Smolinski tried to play further. Darian Hatcher helped it along more. 4.5 to go. Almonte drops it back in. Martin Brodeur there. Paddles it back along for Niedermeyer. Niedermeyer pass glove by Smolinski. And it's on the deflection by LeClair. Was saved by Brodeur. Started back up for Eric Lindros. Checked off. LeClair flipped one that Desjardins got a piece of. Now the big scoreboard clock from center ice gets to the smaller numbers. Under 4 minutes to play. Bill Guerin starting ahead. Puck picked up by Mark Messier. Long-time hero of Canadian hockey, Messier moving in. Messier checked off by Kevin Hatcher. It's the chant of USA. USA rings loudly again. They spar for it once more. It's flipped wide by Graves. Kevin Hatcher sends it on. Joel Otto brings it further. His bump still trying to escape but can't. Scott Stevens hands it over to Rob Blake. Blake with a pass that's too far. Sakic couldn't get there. Darian Hatcher could. Again, Canada must recoil. Over 3:15 to go now in the third. Brind'Amour to Sakic in front. Save and another save by Richter. A good short side shot by Joe Sakic. The World Cup of Hockey invades New York City next week when USA faces off against Russia Monday at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Slovakia takes on the USA Tuesday at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. John, let's review the U.S. keys. Motto is attack with speed.
I think in the second and third period, yes, Team USA did a good job in that respect.
Did the defense move the puck quickly?
Again, I think in the second and third periods, Mike.
Desjardins shot. Oh, it's deflected and flapped wide. Keith Primo battling for it, but instead it is Waite trying to clear now. Theo Fleury burrowing in. Waite trying to check in, but Fleury is able to pull away. Niedermeyer shot blocked by the defense. Primo was trying to whack away, but could not.
That was a face-off win by Team Canada, and they've been strong in that respect. From that point, it led to offense. Team USA got running around. In particular, they left that man, Niedermeyer, all alone, and Niedermeyer's shot was blocked in front. I don't think it ever got through to Mike Richter. Look at Fleury. What a face-off win. This shot was deflected wide, but Team Canada recovered the puck, and you'll see Team USA there thinking about leaving the zone early, all watching the puck carrier now. Now watch Niedermeyer. All the white jerseys on one side. Niedermeyer's there, the shot taken and blocked. Joel Otto was the man that should have been on Niedermeyer. He got caught chasing the puck. That opened up the ice, and Richter faced the shot.
Chris Chelios trying to turn away. Mike Richter, the native of the Delaware Valley, here in Pennsylvania, has had a splendid night. He's faced 25, yielded only 2. Play stopped again with 2:48 to go. One of the other keys you mentioned, John, USA had to have good penalty killing.
They have. Canada has 1 goal on their power play, 1 for 4. Only 4 shots total on that power play in this game to this point. Remember the goal, the power play goal scored by Gretzky, but it was knocked in by Chelios. So I think if Team USA looks back at this game to this point, I think they'll be happy with their penalty killing. It's a very talented power play that Team Canada has.
Puck controlled nicely by Niedermeyer. Oh, he slithered one just wide. Clock now down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third period. There will be an icing. There will be another offensive zone face-off in front of Richter.
The last one was won clean by Theo Fleury. Glenn Sather, along with Mark Crawford and Eddie Johnson, the 3 coaches, they have the computer going upstairs, like Jim Fox mentioned, Mike. They also keep on the computer who's won what face-offs and how many and who against. So they can take their player that they want, put him on the ice to try and win a draw. Now, interesting, Lindros wasn't on the ice the last shift. He's not on this one either, and we're late in the third. You wonder if it's just because Lindros isn't getting offense, or is the hand bothering him? Linden takes the draw. Only one man back, and that's Coffey. Team Canada's going to try and set him up for the shot.
Gretzky and Primo are the other two forwards for Canada. Blake and Niedermeyer, or check that, Blake and Coffey, the defense. Leach steps to the puck. Team USA can move it back. Ed Marsh trickles it in. Martin Brodeur set, fires it back around, waiting is Joel Otto. Otto shoveled one right on goal. Poked around behind Bill Guerin, centers backhander, and Brodeur got a piece of that from Denmark. Now it is Gretzky. Clock has ticked down to 2 minutes to go in the third. Dumped over the shoulder of Leach. Leach carried off by Rob Blake. Still the sparring continues, and it's Denmark. Stiff pass on to Joel Otto, and he just finesses it back out. Tipped in by Damphousse. Chelios to play it there. Chelios right back out. Desjardins grabs it there. Skipped one back. Nice puck control. Hand-eye coordination by Chelios. Chicago-born defenseman rails it back in. Along for Desjardins. With a minute 25 to go, and Canada has to get two.
Brodeur leaving the net.
6 attackers for Team Canada. Puck lifted along by Doug Waite and back down well wide of the empty cage. A minute 8 to go, and icing call.
And timeouts available to both teams. The last face-off to the near side, the left side of Mike Richter. Otto was against Linden. We thought Linden would go back to Paul Coffey, the only man back. In fact, Linden was looking back at Coffey 3 or 4 times. Puck was dropped. Linden went forward. Misdirection play to try to set up offense and fool Team USA. Marty Brodeur is on the bench. The face-off will be deep in USA's zone. Timeout has been called by Team Canada to set up the offense. Now, Lindros will be, number 88, will be on the ice. He can be dominant on draws. We saw him win a couple earlier in the game. Will they go with him or Fleury or Messier? They're all centermen. Fleury, remember, won that last face-off he took in the same spot where this face-off will be.
Is there quite a bit that Glenn Sather can do in terms of diagramming something that's unique that Team USA might not expect?
Well, I think the biggest thing here is you've got Team Canada with Coffey with Detroit, Fleury with Calgary, Messier with the Rangers, Lindros with the Flyers. It's a short tournament. They haven't been together very long. Sakic with Colorado, Linden with Vancouver. You've got to get on the same page. Now, even if they practiced it, you have to discuss it again. Discuss what to do if you win the draw, what to do if you don't win the draw, who they want back. Do they want people at the net? If you lose the draw, does your left side might go way over to the far boards and expect the puck to be flung around the boards to keep it in the zone? All this has to be discussed. For Team USA, they'll go with Joel Otto again on the faceoff. This will be another big one for him, and he's had many of them throughout the years. And yes, Lindros with those big man, but quick hands will take the draw. Only Coffey back again. Lindros has the option, folks. He's a right-handed shot. Will he shoot the puck towards Richter, or will he try and draw it back? And Messier jumped in quickly there. If there was a tie between Otto and Lindros, the Canadian player Messier would have tried to get in quickly to find the loose puck. Now, Lindros has been tossed out because Messier went in early. So they send Fleury in to take the draw, and he won the last faceoff at this spot that he took.
And he wins this one to Coffey. Shot, kicked in front, loose puck, score! Team Canada and Wayne Gretzky, and it is now a one-goal game with a minute 3 to go.
Joel Otto, along with Lindros, tossed out of the circle. Theo Fleury, the little guy, beat Doug Waite on the draw. And when that happened, Glenn Sather's team went to the net. Look at Fleury, second effort, 1-2. They now have it with Coffey on the puck. Look at Gretzky. And you know, he didn't get that clean past Richter. And I think it may even have gone underneath Richter and not over top. Let's find out. Richter sees the puck, goes down. Gretzky's got a rolling puck, takes his time. Oh, it did. It went off of Richter and it slid over top and over the goal line. So all of a sudden, it's 4-3. Marty Brodeur, the Canadian goaltender, back in. So now they have 1:03 left and only a one-goal game. Oh, fasten your seatbelt.
Coffey and Fleury get the assists on Gretzky's goal. The time of it, 18:57. Lindros working along with Mark Messier and Linden up front. Chelios the big drive. The pass stopped by Brodeur. Gretzky tried to flip it along, but it's kept alive by Team USA. And a shot deflected right into Brodeur. Loose puck guided away by Otto. Swept away, but pinching is Chelios. Back to Otto behind with 45 to go. Otto stood up by Coffey. Still the battle on. Now able to peel away with it is Linden. Brodeur to the bench. 6 attackers are out for Team Canada. Gary Suter has it for Team USA. Able to turn it away, and it's angled back out. And here comes Brett Hull moving in. Scores! 5-3, Team USA.
And they're celebrating here in Philadelphia. Brett Hull, 4 points, gets the empty netter. Joe Otto had a marvelous skip working the puck deep in the Canadian zone, knocking time off the clock. Team Canada tried to get the puck deep, but Lindros was met, hit hard at the blue line. And Team USA responded with the empty net goal. There you see the play where the puck is shot out nicely. Hull knows he has time and he'll score.
Team USA goal scorer by number 15, Brett Hull. Assist to Wade.
Wade gets the assist on the Hull goal. All the years of high-profile tournaments with low-profile finishes by the U.S. against Canada. But tonight it changes. 5 seconds left. Talked to several USA players this morning. A team that is hastily put together, like all of these in this tournament. And they're saying things like, well, it's a great bunch of guys. We're getting along really well. That doesn't automatically happen when you're thrown together so quickly. Well, success will breed even more affection among these guys wearing the red, white, and blue. They've beaten Canada 5-3.
World Cup of Hockey is locally brought to you by your Quality Plus Sport dealers and by ABS Cannon, a subsidiary of Cannon USA.